Right, how's everyone doing? Good, I hope. I just want to talk about the Atari VCS, I'm really happy with it, and we're having tons of fun playing retro and modern games, and it's just fun, and, people ask me, surely there must be something negative about the Atari VCS, It's, I mean, they say, there are people that don't like the Atari VCS, but they want me to talk about the negative things, and look, I'm being honest, the only two minor problems that I've had with my Atari VCS since I've had it since Christmas 2020 is the service went down on Black Friday and the triggers stopped working on the controller. But I went into the devices section of the Atari VCS. I went into calibrate controllers and I followed its instructions, and it's working. And I haven't had that issue since. Now with the servers on Black Friday, we told Atari, and within two days after, it was working again. So me personally, we haven't had anything negative with the Atari VCS, Now, whether these people believe me or not, or whoever's watching this, I'm telling the truth. Maybe I'm just one of the lucky ones, I don't know. But if I am, great, I'll take it, But it's brilliant. Like yesterday, I was playing Hexen for the PS1 through the Atari VCS, and it's awesome. We can use the VCS controller wirelessly if I wish. We could play the PC version if I want to, but I prefer playing the PS1 version because we can use the VCS controller. I prefer using a controller over a keyboard and all. Even though keyboard doesn't bother me that much, I just prefer playing games with a controller. And it's awesome, it really is. 2022 is going to be a great year. Because this is the 50th anniversary of Atari. I'm sure they're going to have a lot of surprises in store for Atari fans, and that's awesome. And I hope when it comes to the games that they release them on the VCS first, particularly Atari games. But it's understandable to release their games on every system to make the most money. But I hope they give priority to the VCS because it's their console. It'll make sense, to give VCS owners more content, especially like long-term fans like myself. But overall, I'm happy. I'm happy with the Atari VCS. It's see these people. They try to find a negative in everything, and they can't enjoy anything. I don't know why they feel a need to try and bring stuff down. And now I know this isn't everybody, just the people that I've talked to regarding the Atari VCS, they don't understand why I'm having such a good time with it. And I explain to them, I can play tons of retro games. It's that easy. See, they think that I'm doing something illegal or something like that. No, I'm just going onto Chrome. I type in PS1 games online. It's that easy. I don't have to do anything. Once I'm playing these games for my own enjoyment, that's it. Now I don't know how all this legal stuff works. But basically they're accusing me of piracy. That because I'm playing these games through Chrome and I'm not paying for them, I'm robbing. But I don't know. Am I or not? I don't know. I don't know how the legal side of that works. But now I could be wrong. Now my understanding is these emulators, there's hundreds of them on Google, on Chrome, right? So the way I look at it is these people are making this so people can enjoy these old games. It's like going into a library. You can play the game, but you don't own it. That's my understanding of it. As long as I'm not making money off these games myself, once I'm not downloading them onto a disc and selling it for profit, yeah, me that's piracy, you know what I mean? Because I'm selling a game that I don't have the rights to sell. But then again, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know how all this legal stuff works, but that's how I understand it. Because on every other PC you can emulate games, just look the Atari VCS, and that's another negative thing that I'd like to bring up. See, these people are trying to find reasons to hate it, and they want me to come out and say I hate it. Well, I don't, because I'm having fun playing games on it, and that's why I like it. But the Atari VCS Star, I'll play a lot of games on there too, but I don't only just like Atari games. I like Spectrum games, I like Commodore 64 games, and I can play these games through Chrome, and and Stream Arcade and stuff. So all that sort of stuff I like. And the Atari VCS, it's an Atari system, I want to support it. That's why I chose the Atari VCS over a PC. I could have gotten the PC if I wanted to, but I didn't want it. Because when I want to support Atari, I want to support their system. So that's it. I mean, there's no reason to hate it, I don't think, anyway. But these people, not all of them, like I said, some are sound people, but some other ones are trying to make me say negative things that, in my opinion, like I said, in the year I've had it, the only two problems I have had are the servers going down and the trigger stop working. That's it, and that's pretty good. But maybe I'm the lucky ones, I don't know. Like, what do these other people do with their Atari VCSs? Did they throw them down the stairs? I don't know. Are they just faulty? I don't know. But from my own personal experience with the VCS I have, I haven't had any issues except for the servers going down and the triggers. And so that's it. I mean, there's nothing that's negative about it. I mean, we can play tons of games, NES games, Super Nintendo games, N64 games, and that's even without me upgrading it. You know what I mean? So I'm happy. You know what I mean? Like for me personally, I'm playing with Atari VCS more than my Switch, than my Xbox Series X, because we can switch games instantly, and it's awesome. Like I'm saying, we can go to playing Forza Horizon 4 an Xbox Cloud game, then we could be playing RoboCop for the NES on Chrome, then we could go into Stadia and play Doom 64 or whatever, you know what I mean? It's that easy and it's convenient. Plus, I'm not paying an online subscription with the Atari VCS. So, that's it. It's better value in my opinion. So, yeah, I mean, so the only thing that it lacks, in my opinion, the Atari VCS is exclusive games. I've said this before, but like eventually these games will become available in some form, like, someone will part them or whatever, but like, so that's it, like, yeah, now, like, see, people are trying to justify why this is as expensive as an Xbox Series X or PS5 when it's not as powerful. Well, it's the games, it's the value I find. Yeah, not every game runs at 60 frames per second 4K, but the games that, the value, you can play Strider, you can play Sega Rally, you can play Daytona USA, you can play any game you want, really. Even arcade games that came out in the 80s, like Pole Position, you name it, because it's the PC, and they don't understand why that is. I don't understand why they come up with the things they say, but it's frustrating, really. But I think this is why these people are saying it to me, because they want to get the sort of reaction out of me. But anyway, that's it. Like, I'm just going to bring an end to it. Like, that's it. Like, there's nothing really as negative at the moment, and I hope nothing else happens. Who knows? Something else might happen, but maybe I'm just one of the lucky ones. I don't know. Like, I'm just being honest with you. So, the Atari VCS is awesome. It's convenient. It's saved me a lot of money, and I'm playing tons of retro games, modern games, and I'm enjoying the experience. So that's it. And I think 2022 is going to be even better. And I think that the Atari VCS is going to last longer than the Atari Jaguar, because people are actually talking about it and give a shit about it. Which the Jaguar, no one was talking about it. Okay, back then there was no internet, but there's no word in the street. That's how information got spoken of, because there was no internet back then. It was just magazines and people in the schoolyard or in the work office. That's how the new gaming information got about. There was no internet, so it's different. But no one gave a shit about the Jaguar, nobody. I mean, I went into Virgin Megastore in town when it launched in 1993 and there was nobody at it. Nobody, you know what I mean? When I went to buy it, the fella said, your man could buy a Atari Jaguar, please, and he looked stunned, like he had no idea what I was talking about. And he had one behind the counter. He says, I'll just ask my manager. So he goes and asks his manager, do we have any Atari Jaguars? And your man says, yeah, because he was amazed. I think he only had 2 or something, you know, and he gave it to me. Thanks, I got it with Cyberware and one controller. It was terrible. It wasn't 64, but it was still a okay game, but it wasn't showing off the 64 bits that the Jaguar is meant to have. But that's the thing, the Jaguar just didn't deliver on its promises. And that's why it failed. And that's my opinion. But whereas the VCS is, and that's why I believe it's a great system. And it's going to survive well beyond 5 years, I believe. And so that's awesome. You know, for a console that was doomed from the start, that had very little backing or faith put into it, except for die-hard fans like myself. It's not only been out for a year, but has all these streaming apps and games and stuff, which is awesome. So, again, yes, it doesn't have any, as far as I know, there's no exclusive games for it, but maybe I'm wrong, maybe there is, but it's not important in my opinion, because I could play all these other games, and Xbox Game Pass, which is awesome on the VCS, and that comes out for that, I could play, and so that's it. Exclusives to the people out there that are negative about the Atari VCS and have a problem with it. Like, okay, if you still can't make us change your mind, you're entitled to your opinion. But you're trying to make me say negative things about it and make me say this and that when that hasn't happened to me, so I can't say them things. I'm an honest person, and now it's going to force me to say something that doesn't happen, that never happened. But that's my experience anyway. So anyway, I hope everyone has a great day. I'm looking forward to Breakout Recharge and the Spirit of Samurai, and you know all these other games are going to be coming out. Red Rust is another one. I'm looking forward to that. Chaos Chassis, loads of games. So yeah, so the Atari VCS is awesome. And I'm looking forward to 2022. So I hope everyone has a great day. Take care and bye bye.